participated in the Red Sea Film Festival.
Those achievements weren't the most important one.
It was all for one purpose, to help people. Algorithms can also change the way you think. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have you ever picked up your phone while doing something important, only to realize that you just wasted a lot of time? Well, that was me. There was this one time where I was studying for an exam when suddenly I received a notification saying, your friend sent you a reel. I told myself, it's just one video and I'll be right back to studying. But as you might have guessed, that wasn't the case. One video turned into two, and two into three. And when I finally looked up at the time, I was shocked to see that an entire hour had just passed. I felt frustrated, and more than anything, I felt like I wasn't in control. I asked myself, why does this happen? Why does a block of metal and glass control me? The culprit is dopamine, our brain's motivational neurotransmitter. Dopamine drives us to seek reward. That notification that I just received might look small, but to the brain, it's a potential reward. Once you get hooked by a notification, algorithms come into play. While algorithms customize your feed, they match your interests, which sounds good, right? But there's always a dark side. Algorithms can also change the way you think. By getting exposed to the same things over and over again, you get used to it, no matter how bad it actually is. And bit by bit, it slowly starts changing your views. It doesn't stop there though. Algorithms don't just change the way you think. They also haven't your sense of reality. Haven't you noticed that ever since COVID, for some weird reason, time has been flying? It's not random. Studies have shown that exposure to short-form content alters your perception of time. And guess which year did every major platform of social media release their own version of short-form content? 2020. I'm talking about YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Snapchat Spotlight. All of them were released in the same year that we were all locked inside our houses. Now you might say that this is just a side effect of modern life. Well, I'm here to tell you that it is a carefully engineered system to keep you engaged. Think of the last time you downloaded an app. What was the first thing that it asked you to do? It probably was to enable notifications and trackers. And why do you think that is? It's because they know that the moment they control your notifications, they can control you. As a matter of fact, every major prominent big tech company has a specialized department purely for research on human psychology. They use psychological tricks such as the variable reward system. They remove stopping points so reels become endless and your brain never gets the signal to move on. They take advantage of FOMO, which is the fear of missing out, in things such as limited offers in video games or even a temporary story on social media. All of these ways of cognitive manipulations that I just mentioned are carefully designed to keep you engaged as much as possible. And why is that? Because the more you stay, the more they gain. So, what should we do? The most effective thing is to implement strict rules and regulations on apps to fix the problem at its source. Developers must face severe consequences when trying to target their users. The digital landscape needs to be changed radically, and only laws are capable of such an impact. Laws that prevent apps from manipulating our brains. Specifically, we need laws that set the boundaries for developers and prevents them from creating new ways of strengthening the addictive loop. We can't wait for the world to change for us, however. That's why, for now, let's focus more on ourselves and by asking two simple questions. what are we doing and why we are doing it. Because the moment we understand what's actually controlling our attention is the moment we take it back. So next time you receive a notification, take a moment to think if this is really worth wasting your time for. Because in the end, it all comes down for you to choose when to stop letting your screen decide. I am Yousof Shawky. Thank you for your attention.